y'all. Welcome back. We are here back again for another episode of More Than the Title. I'm your host, as usual, Jarrett, Chief Revenue Officer, Outside the Box Digital. I'm ready to pause. It's my favorite thing, man. I'm ready to pause. I'm on 2 Simplies already.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has a new favorite drink that he has been raving about this creation. He has created
a little bit of Henny, that Hendindu. Y'all ask me about it later.
Hendindu.
That motherfucker Hendindu will get you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 1 minute into the show and he's already out of fucking control. He's out of control already. He's out of control.
But you know, we out of control. It's my favorite episode. You know why? Because it's about y'all. You know what I mean? We have a lot of great guests. We had to do a lot of great things on the show, y'all. And really, I'm saying we implemented fan appreciation for y'all to come on, support strong small businesses, black-owned businesses, whatever you're doing, whatever's going on in the community. We want to know. We want to hear from y'all. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to chop it up. We're going to shoot the shit. We're going to have a few laughs. And I'm ready to go. Hey, man, introduce you. You know I got my brother. Your favorite CEO.
Hold on. The Hendin dude took off.
No, you didn't tell me about the Simplies. I'm about to go to the calorie count and shit. I'm about to tell everybody about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody out there knows Simplies, tell them that was just a lot of free promotion. Holla at us.
With the watermelon, with the little little Henny.
Listen, tell Simplies to holla at us. You just got a lot of free promotions, Simplies. I ain't gonna hold you. And a free cameo too. What's up?
And a free cameo.
And a free cameo. What we talking about over here?
Sending the cases, Simplies. All right, be sending the cases. Come on, man. Talk to us.
Let's get to it.
You already know. Before we begin, shout out to our distribution partners, the Alive Podcast Network, the first black-owned, women-owned podcast network, and the biggest black-owned podcast network in the world. So if you want more black content from content creators, make sure y'all download the app, scan the QR code, and half of your subscription goes back to the creators of your choice. So ain't no many platforms giving it up where they are splitting the revenue with the content creators, and we are rocking with Angel, and we are top 5 show on the platform, and that's what we rocking. That's the home team. Shout out to Angel and the entire Live Podcast Network team, y'all. Let's get it. With that said, yeah, I mean, let's get to.
Let's start the show.
Let's get to it. So for first-time listeners, man, welcome to More Than the Title. This is a show where we talk to professionals about what they've done, what they've accomplished in their careers, what they're going through in life, and what really it takes to be successful, and who is the person behind the title. And today we got a special segment. This is fan appreciation, y'all. This is for y'all. This is for anybody who's a business owner, anybody in the mud, anybody struggling right now, anybody that just need an extra few, views, impressions to get their business off the ground. We are lending our platform to y'all because this is for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we got a couple of dope people lined up for y'all today. Is no different, and we're gonna let it rock. We're gonna be sending out the links in YouTube and on the Instagram. So go to Chadeo or Mr. More Than the Title Instagram. They're live right now. You'll see the link. Copy the link, put it in your browser, and it'll bring you right to the studio.
So check this out, right? We always start the show. We starting the show with the G&T, the grateful and the thankful. So this episode right here is the thankful part, right? Because we're so thankful of the support from every single person that has ever watched the show, commented on the show, shared the show. This is why we do this once a month. See, this is not a one-of. This is every single month. We're gonna do it once a month. This is our way of additionally giving back to the community, allowing you to come on. This is totally for free. So if you don't take advantage of it, you have absolutely no excuse in the world, right? This is free 99. Nigga, free 99? Free. That's it. So if you got a business, big or small, it doesn't matter, right? You want some promotion, you want to bring awareness to your community. I knew you was going to do that.
I'm not. I thought about it twice.
So if you got a business that you want to, you want to bring some awareness to, if you got a cause that you're supporting that you want to bring awareness to, this is the day to do it. This is the platform to use. All right, come on. We're giving you a slot time to promote whatever you want to promote in a positive light, something that's going to help benefit the community and bring awareness to your project, man. Who but us? Who but us?
Who else?
Who but us? You know what I mean?
Good, man. And shout out to everybody on the check-in on the IG. My boy Walt, my guy Walt's in the building, man. He said that honey jack and the lemonade is the real.
Oh, no. Walt. That honey jack is my, man, that's top 3 favorite. I'm with you on the honey jack. That Hindu shit,
The Hindindu. You gotta get it right. The
Hindindu. I can't even pronounce that shit, Walt. So you know I'm not drinking that shit. But I tell you what, Walt. I tell you what, I will take a little sip of tequila with my name on the cup.
There you go. Wait, hold up. I don't see no logo on that thing. I don't see no logo on that thing.
I swear to God, I think they robbed me for my cups, but I ain't got my coffee mug. I ain't got my. I gotta get a new. That's the problem when you got hot merchandise. You can't put it down because people end up swiping it. Swiper, no swipey.
That's a fact, man. Shout out to the new dudes. We got a few new orders over the weekend after the Ramon Ray episode. Shout out to everybody that purchased some new merch. Shout out to our boy Kenneth Vroom and a few other people, man. Shout out to y'all, man. You got, it's on the way. The merch is flying.
Yeah, listen, for anybody that ordered merch, understand that we're working on trying to get you, because we promised you the book and everything that we promised, we will deliver to you, but you might receive it in separate orders, okay? Because we have to, you see, it's a celebration, bitches. It's a celebration, bitches. Listen, you might receive your order, you're probably going to receive your order in multiple shipments because we have to make sure that we get the books, and we want to make sure that we get everybody exactly what was promised. Remember, whoever ordered a shirt, you will get the autographed copy of Ramon Ray's book, and we promised you that we would give you access to the course for free, how to build brand partnerships, right? How to build
relationships and revenue.
How to build relationships and revenue. And we and everybody that ordered, we are going to give you exactly, every single person that ordered, we're going to give you exactly the same thing. You will not be slighted, and we will not run out. And if we do, we still will make sure that you get what we promise you. That's what we do. Accountability.
So the orders should be on your way right now, and the how to build relationships and revenue course should be in your emails now, y'all. So just make sure you check it out, refresh it. If you don't get it, hit either me or Cuz or what. We got you.
That's a fact. I'm excited, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited about this show because we have a lot of dope people in the community on the entrepreneurial journey, doing a lot of dope things, and we need to highlight them more. So I love this show. I love this. This is a mainstay.
That's a fact, man. First up, man, we got our brother, man. I'm honored to have our brother on here, man. Let's get our guy Al.
All right, so look. So boy,
why the screen black? Oh no.
Al, you got to unlock your camera, Al. Your screen is black. There you go. So ladies and gentlemen, let me just make a brief intro to this dude, man. This is by all means Lord Al Kareem. You know what I'm saying? Lord Al Kareem, because he actually earned that title, Lord Al Kareem. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this man is just phenomenal. I'm gonna give him the word phenomenal. He's super creative. This man has worked for dozens of major corporations and brands throughout his career in fashion and music and modeling. He is, he's a modeling instructor. He's a phenomenal photographer. He has his own clothing lines. Like, this man is the epitome of work ethic, man. So we are honored to have him on the show. He got a lot of big things. Yeah, man, he got a lot of super amazing events coming up, man. So, this has been my brother, and I call him my brother because he's my fucking family, man. He's been in my life for the better part of 2 decades, 20 years. And I'm honored to be able to, be a part of helping him continue to grow, man. My brother, Lord Al Kareem, man, he's in the building.
Yeah.
Gentlemen. Let me give him the horns, man.
Always good to see y'all. Always good to see y'all.
Yeah, what up, man? What's up, Al?
Stuff. You know me, staying busy, staying out of everybody's way, but keeping busy. Yeah. Very, very, very busy.
Yeah, I seen that last fashion show. Unfortunately, me and Cuzzo had something to do, so we wasn't able to attend the last fashion show that you did at the museum. But we definitely want to talk about that. You had a great turnout. You had some pieces that you did that we're going to talk about the pieces and what was the inspiration behind designing the pieces. You know what I mean? So we want to get to stuff like that. And then I know that you have a lot of new things that you have in the works that you're about to do. So we're also going to bring that up and talk about that. So go ahead, man. The floor is yours, Lord Al Kareem. Talk to the people.
Okay. Well, we talk about the museum. So I am the first permanent fashion artist in residence at the National Jazz Museum in Harlem. And they're located at 58 West 129th Street. So when they brought me on, basically they gave me 2 months. I have the month of February and the month of September because that's when Fashion Week occurs in New York Fashion Week here in New York. So they gave me both the months so that each month I can do fashion shows. It started out as just me, I'm doing a fashion show, whatever. But I keep telling everybody that I don't do any of the stuff that I do for myself. What I do is get myself in the door, and then I see how many more people I can actually bring in or help or assist or whatever the case may be. So it's not so much. Um, it's about other people being able to do shows as well. So currently, now they threw me a curveball. So for September, I'm normally also responsible for dressing the museum, which means all of the art in the museum for the month that I have it, I'm responsible for. I have to put it in. It's my idea. It's whatever my installation is. However, for September, they actually have an installation that they just put in that's going to be there for 3 months. So it's featuring Afro Latino jazz artists. So I had to sort of recalibrate what I'm going to do because it didn't go with my thing. So what I decided to do is I went down there, did a little walk around, talked to them, saw what the initial installation looks like. So they're featuring Afro Latino. So what I'm going to do is change my entire show to reflect that in that time period that they have up, which starts in like the 1950s to the present, but I'll probably do 1950s, 60s style, but I'm thinking evening wear, something like that. So I'm very fortunate in that they allow me to come down there really and do sort of kind of whatever I want to do. It's not just about the 2 months that I have, but I can also request for other people to come in. In November, the recording artist, worldwide recording artist, Vinx is going to be at the museum doing, what is he going to be doing? Music seminar. November 18th, 19th, and 20th. And I'm gonna be assisting him because it's part of his documentary that he's doing. So he'll be flying over from France. They'll be giving this music seminar. And what he likes to do with me is like he'll say, okay, present me with a garment or a fashion show or some art. And then I'll have my musicians or the musicians, they have to compose music to your art. Like he tries to bring all types of genres together in under one roof.
That's
And he's
fire.
just,
That's
yeah.
fire. That's fire. I
And
would
he,
I would love to see that. That's fire. That's fire.
yeah. And
And hold on, Al, before we
go
get
ahead,
too far,
go ahead.
listen, be clear of the information, people, that Lord Al Kareem just gave you guys. He's telling you that he's pretty much the curator in charge of
Right.
curating what goes on in the museum. Here's the message to that. Pay attention, right? We're going to make sure that he gives his information on how to contact him. He's on every social media platform. He's very approachable, right? Once again, if you are an inspiring or a fashion designer, right? If you are an aspiring or an artist looking to get your work showcased more, to bring more attention to what you're
Right.
doing, you're looking for an opportunity. This is the time, this is the person to get in contact with, start the conversation. We'll make sure that you guys get the intro, and then, this is a plug for you guys, right? This is a way for you to get your work in a museum, in the National Museum in Harlem. It's in
National
Harlem,
Jazz
right?
Museum. Yeah.
National Jazz Museum. Like, this is not a small venue. This is not a venue to be like overlooked, like, oh, it's not good enough. This is a phenomenal opportunity that you can have, that we're bringing to you right here on More Than the Title, right?
Wait, quick question. I do got a question.
Yeah.
How did this opportunity come about? Because that's something that you know what I mean. Like, how did that lead into?
Yeah.
So it's actually a very interesting story, and it goes back to what I just said about helping other people. So
You froze up, Al.
Damn, the story about to get mad good.
Oh,
too.
he's about to get crazy.
He's about to eat. He's about to eat
like Black Jesus.
You froze up.
Oh,
Like,
okay, all right. I got to start over.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Al, hold on, Al.
No,
we should have took a snapshot like this and put that in the museum, looking like Black Jesus.
It's what I do. It's what I. Y'all know my. You know my. Shit. All of that stuff. Come on now. Come on.
Uh-oh.
So
listen, Al.
So how I ended up in the museum.
You froze up again, Al. Hold on, you froze up again.
Okay. We're buffering for a second.
Yeah, so we can hear you, but you're not moving. You kind of just sitting there like this.
You hear me? Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can see you too. Go ahead.
All right. So the actor Tyson Hall, was asked to come do something at the museum. He plays on Power. So Tyson is acquainted with my business partner, Zaire. So the next thing he did was he asked Zaire to come in and bring in an art installation. And Zaire brought in his artist, Voodoo Faye, to do the Miles Davis exhibit. And
Okay.
then Zaire called me. He said, I need for you to come down to this exhibit. I got a couple of people I want to introduce you to. When I got there, I recognized some people in the room. Some people ain't speak, whatever. Chad, you know how we do. We show up somewhere
Right.
and people want to act funny, but whatever. And
It's the swag. It's the
the
swag.
only person
The energy.
that he introduced me to.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me? Okay. So I
Yeah, we get you.
get to the museum for the show. Okay, I get to the museum for the show, and Zaire introduces me to only one person, the executive director of the museum.
Okay.
And so
Great intro.
I introduce myself. I give her my card. Yeah, I give her my card. And you know me, Chad. When we go out, I rarely talk to people. I don't talk. You talk. You know, I'll stand there, and somebody
you
is
conceded.
introduced to me. I will speak. I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, Al's
And
conceded.
I accept that. I accept that.
He
We
conceded.
know that is the truth. I am. But the thing is, I hugged the executive director, and she looked at me and said, I've been waiting on you. And she said, come back and see me later this week for a meeting. And that is how I got into the museum. It was through Tyson Hall.
Shout out to
Zaire
Zaire too. Shout out to Zaire. Zaire has been a good friend for a long time, and yeah, he's provided a lot of positive opportunities, man. He's always working. So shout out to Zaire too, man.
Wow.
Yeah, Al's in Harlem, ladies and gentlemen. He's located in Harlem. You know, unfortunately, sometimes you know you Harlem motherfuckers, you be streaming too much, so it's killing his Wi-Fi. That's what's up though, man. Like, you know, so you know, I gotta yeah, we can
y'all keep going out. But anyway,
we can hear you.
Yeah, but like I said, it was a full circle moment when you know, when I saw Tyson for the first time and introduced myself. I walked up to him and introduced myself, and I said, I need to thank you. And he looked at me. I said, it's because of you. I am the permanent fashion artist in residence at a national museum, and you don't even know me.
Right.
I said, I appreciate you. You see what I'm saying? But that's what we have to do. We have to bring people in. It ain't just about me. It's about lots of other people.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time, Al, man. So it's called paying it forward, man. It's called paying it forward. If we walk through life only concerned with ourselves, we're gonna hit a fucking dead end very quickly. You understand? We gotta this is a mindset that we gotta change throughout the culture. We gotta stop thinking about me, because that me is limiting our growth as a culture. You see, if you was on me, and you didn't want to, you know, look out for other people, and you wasn't willing to open yourself up to new ideas and new direction, guess what? You would have missed this opportunity. You'd have blocked your own blessing.
Message.
That's real talk.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, give yourself a congratulations, you know, for being the person that you are and being open to working with new people and being open. You always take the meat. And me and Cuzzo talk about this all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, be clear. When you're running a business, you always take the meeting. Even if you decide not to do business after the fact, that's fine. But if somebody gives you an opportunity to at least express an idea, you need to hear it out. Because even if you don't work with them in the moment, and me and my cousin have turned down opportunities in the moment, that doesn't mean that later on you still cannot build that relationship, because it might not have been the perfect fit in that moment. But you build the relationship, you took the meeting, right? And now you start the building. Maybe somewhere else down the line, you can build something. You can have a different opportunity.
Even to add to that, on top of just taking a meeting, it's data collection. Data collection. I want to know why you want us to be in the business, why you want to work with us, what is the opportunity for you. I want to know all those things, right? And even if it don't make sense, I still want to know, because that still may help me for the next conversation, the next call. So that's what we're on. So like, I love that. You know what I mean? The fact that he put you on like that, bro. And also, like, I always wanted to ask you this too, Al. Like, what got you into fashion, and what advice would you give to young entrepreneurs looking to get in the fashion industry, because it's art, right? So it's like every art is subjective. Like, what are some of the things what advice would you give to them to put their best foot forward? He's staring at me.
What got me? No,
wait. Yo, he was giving you the look like, that's a very intellectual question, Jarrett. I'm glad you asked that.
Real studious.
We have a bad connection. Oh, the lightning. We got a bad
connection. PS5. I'm trying to call.
What got me into fashion?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now? Okay. So you said what got me into fashion? I've been in fashion all my life. My mother was a runway model before we were born. When we were coming up, my mother used to make all of our clothes. Me and my brother, we had matching outfits with little bow ties and shorts and jackets. And my mother was always the prettiest mother in school. She was always in two-piece Chanel outfits and all of that. I never knew that we were not rich, because my mother had a closet full of designer clothes, but she made all the clothes.
I can vouch for his mama. I love his mama to death. I can vouch for that. She definitely, I ain't gonna lie though. I would have loved to get one of those pictures with you and your brother in little bow tie suits and all a little bit.
I will send you the picture.
I mean, you should have sent that shit for the show. That YouTube would have loved that.
Yeah, I'll get one. I know I got one somewhere. But I mean, I've always been in fashion or fashionable, and grew up around fashionable women. My grandmothers, my mother, you know what I'm saying? And they were always classy and proper. You know what I'm saying? One of the things my mother taught me is, like, I don't care how you feel, you get up and get dressed. She said, because you don't know where you're going to end up. So living here in New York, and that was me living in North Carolina, but living here in New York, when I leave out the house, I'm always at this point, I'm trying to wear something that I design. Like, I designed this sweatsuit. This is part of my Luxtro line. But my thing is, I went to the grocery store yesterday. I wore just this jacket and some jeans or whatever. A man stopped me in the grocery store. He said, he's like, I love your jacket. I said, thank you. I designed it. He said, he's like, can I take a picture? He said, I'm going to show it to my business partner. We ended up exchanging information. That's what I want every time I leave the house. For somebody to stop me, love what you have on. Where did you get that? So that's my goal, to leave the house every day as advertisement for myself, because ain't nobody gonna be able to do it better than me. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't know, man. I think they call me Pastel Chad. I think that jacket actually look better on me. What you think, man? I think I don't know, man. I think with the shoulder, my shoulder's a lot bigger than yours.
We know this. You know this, to carry that, to hold up that big head, right? To hold up that big head, right? Exactly. We know. But yeah,
hated it.
I didn't press the button.
Jerry, why you do that now?
I ain't pressing that. I'm trying to smoke.
I ain't messing with y'all.
So Al, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say that my upcoming show is gonna be September, I'm hoping the 7th. I sent the date to the museum today just to get a solid date on
which one is that? Is that the Style and Grace one? Which shows that?
No. You don't even have the flyer for it yet, because so the show is going to be, like I said, based on Afro Latino. I don't know the name of it yet. I just know that that's going to be my theme. I just spoke to a phenomenal shoe designer, John Ashford. He's agreed to provide shoes for the show for me. And, of course, my DJ is the legendary Chris Washington from WBLS. He's my DJ every show and everything. We actually went to school together, college together and everything at Howard. So, as an alumni, we here again, helping each other out. We always trying to help our people out.
Hey, Jarrett, you know who else he went to school with?
Well, you about to say Diddy?
That's a fact. He was actually in Howard when he actually was in Howard when Diddy was in Howard.
We came in the same year, same class, and all of that. Yeah, Chad, when we was out in Atlanta, he saw me run into the president of part of Diddy's company, who actually worked under me. Like, initially, I was the very first person that gave him a job in the music industry. and
Wow.
everything, and he thanked me. And I did. And the funny part is, I had no clue. I gave him his first job. I'm just doing what I do all the time. To hey, come over here and do this. Yo, come model for me. Yeah, whatever. And he said to me, he said, I would never be in the industry if you had not given me that first job, because he was at Howard to be a lawyer, and that's what he became. He became a lawyer, but then he ended up in the music industry with Diddy and them because he started running around and all of that stuff that I hooked them up with.
Crazy.
And
Super
I'm
dope,
I'm
man.
like a proud parent. Like I'm like a very give me those stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
You know, you
love
know,
it, man.
you know what? I do want to ask you too, bro.
So
Quick question, bro. 'Cause I do want to ask
yeah.
you, like, when the director of the museum came to you, she's like, "Yo, let's have the meeting." What was the parameters of you actually directing it? Did they put KPIs on it? Like, yo, we need a certain amount of people at the venue each week. We need like, what does success look like in this role?
Well, the bigger picture for the museum, it is a very small museum, and it's only
Okay.
1,800 square feet. But what they're trying to do, like all the other places, is find enough sponsorship and donorship to make enough money so that they can build from the ground up their own space.
Makes
So
sense.
the Studio Museum just did that. The Black National Black Theater did the
Okay.
same thing. So the Jazz Museum, they're working towards doing the same thing. So my job is ideally to bring people. That's just my job. The place fits about 100 to about 80 to 100 patrons. That's all you can get in the space. So, my job is to bring new people every time I give a show, or people who've never been there before. So they can be like, "Oh, I didn't know this was here." Okay, you didn't know it was here, but now you know. Go tell your friends, and you can come here and do things yourself. So, if, for
Mm.
instance,
Mm.
Chad, you're a rapper. Well, both of you guys are rap artists. What am I talking about? So, as artists, you're able to use the museum for free for
Wow,
rehearsals. You can come
didn't
use
know
it
that.
for rehearsals. You can come do your rehersals there. So I've walked in
Wait.
sometime.
How about a podcast? What
I
if
was
me and my cousin? Bro, come on, cuzzo. We fucking in sync, bro. Listen,
Yeah,
how
well,
about
well, we
if
can.
we want
Yeah,
to do a podcast from there? Could we come down, set up, and do a dope interview with a lot of the Harlem? Because there's so many black entrepreneurs in Harlem that have businesses in Harlem. How about we could set up something with you in the museum where we come down and do a live in person with some of the black entrepreneurs that have businesses in Harlem? Could we do that?
we can. One of the things that I'm proposing to the museum is a pop-up. I've never done one before. I've never been part of one, but someone suggested that I do it, and I'm like, well, I ain't doing it by myself.
Okay.
So, as I could collect other artists or designers or whomever in the area and everything, that could definitely be ideal for you guys to come during a pop-up because there'll be a flow of people and all the different people there are inviting different people to come in and out throughout the day. That's sort of like how I see it. So I'm always proposing things to the museum that I would like to do, and they either give me a yay or a nay, depending on what it is or the difficulty. Right now, what I will say is the museum is currently looking for volunteers.
Okay.
So any young people out there, and I will stress young, because what we want to do is to make sure that the museum evolves. It keeps growing, and you always have to replenish with young people because if you don't, you will run out. It will
Right.
it will implode upon itself. So any young people or young person that wants to get into, or that's an artist, that is a musician, that is somebody that may want to be a curator one day at a major museum, or just wants to get, a different set of skills, life skills that could assist them in getting a bigger or better job, or they may end up working at the museum from being just an intern or a volunteer. So
That
I
I love that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the horns for that. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, did right off the bat, just look at how many opportunities by him coming on the show that he has presented to you guys. He's giving you an opportunity where you can work with him directly to curate anything if you want to do a show, if you want to have a piece shown and things of that nature. And he's also giving you information where you can now go down there on your own, right? And talk to the director and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure if you get in contact with him, he'll make sure, you know, he helps to facilitate that where you could possibly do your own thing and possibly be an intern and things of that nature and learn what it takes to either run a museum or be a part of running something like that and develop a certain type of skill if that's your lane. That's phenomenal, Al, man.
Well, the big thing about the museum is that even though it is a small space, very important people come through there. I showed up one day unannounced just to go in and speak to, you know, the staff or whatever about something I was doing, and walk in, and the Cuban ambassador and his delegation are there for a performance. They asked me to stay because I'm, you know, an artist in residence. You know, Tracy was like, stay. I'm like, yeah. And anytime I walk in and something's going on, I always add to the conversation. And I stayed.
You
I don't
stayed
know if you
and
can
you
hear
stayed
me.
frozen.
You hear me?
You stayed. We can hear you, but you're
Can you
not
hear
moving.
me?
So you stayed and you stayed frozen. You go. Keep going.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, so I stayed for the performance. It was a Cuban Latin performance, whatever, with the ambassador of Cuba and his
Okay.
delegation there, and then afterwards went out to eat with them. He invited me to Cuba to come do a fashion
That's
show. He
crazy. Hold on.
said,
I
you know,
don't
speak
like
to
that.
my staff.
No, I don't like that because you ain't invite me and it's taco bano, baby, without the taco meat. That's
I
crazy.
haven't gone.
Hell no. No.
And yeah, well, you
Nah,
Cuban
you're not getting the
yourself.
pass for that. How you ain't invite me, B? I would go
haven't
see my
gone.
cousins.
I haven't gone. That's gonna take a lot of doing to go to Cuba. It's gonna take a lot of doing.
Right.
But yeah, it's like opportunities like that exist.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
when you go to
When you go to freeze mode again. Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
He's
It's
on
okay.
right
This
now.
is live. Listen, this is what it is to be live, man. This is what it is to be live. And, you know, we work through it. And this just goes to show you, man, shit happens. But the show will continue to go on.
Now,
The show
you
will
gave,
continue
thank
to
you
go
though.
on.
You gave
did
us
you hear
clip. We need a frozen clip.
what I said? I said
The frozen clip is crazy.
We need a frozen clip.
myself in the mix of things.
Sorry,
Al,
listeners.
listen, Al, your connection is being a little bad right now. We're gonna wait till your connection restores a little bit, right? So listen,
Okay,
what
there
we
we
gonna
go.
do? What we gonna do, Al, is I'm gonna put up a couple of your flyers, man, and I want you to just give a brief, you know, synopsis of what the flyer is about and what kind of events that you have up and coming, so that the people know what
All
to
right.
expect, and if they want to come and support you and do things of that nature, they can. So let's start with this one right here, the Style and Grace. Let's talk about that.
The style tasting class, that's actually a show that I'm working on, like not too far from what you guys are doing, where I'll be interviewing people in different genres, fashion, music, and mostly about fashion, you know, designers, makeup artists, models, so forth and so on. But it's just giving people in the industry more of a platform to talk about themselves. But this particular show, I call Style Tasting Class, and it was based on the collection that I did for Homecoming for Howard University that for that season for New York Fashion Week.
Super dope, man. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, the information is on that if you want to attend that and things of that nature, man. Go ahead and support this brother. And we're gonna go to the next one. This is the next one. Let's talk about this one, Al.
Okay. All right. So that was my last show at the museum. So basically, I based the show on the Harlem Renaissance.
Okay.
Well, more specifically, the dancers from the Cotton Club inspired my collection, which was called Renaissance Resort. So basically, the thing was, imagine you're going to a celebrity pool party, and but you're not getting in the water. So it was high-end loungewear and swimwear for the models.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Some of that gold leafing and Even
Did
if
you
I
hear
go to
my?
a
Did you hear
celebrity
my
party,
what I said?
I don't know. That shit was really yo.
With the gold leaf.
Did you hear
Nah,
me?
it was, yeah, they got yo. Here, some of the bottles out on some like gold bikini thongs and.
Okay. You can hear me now?
I was here,
Hey yo. Hey yo.
You guys are going. You guys are going
but
out
I'm
on me.
just listen. I know it's high in fashion and all that, but that's not subjective, man. You know what I mean? All right, what about this one? Al, talk to me about this one.
Okay, you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go
Okay.
ahead.
The Be Mine.
Yes.
That was the first show that I did with the museum. And basically it was on around Valentine's Day. So I decided to, play on Valentine's Day. So basically everything was red and white for that. And it was a good kickoff for my very first show. That one was very basic.
Listen, we love it, Al, man. Do me a favor. Don't go nowhere. We're going to put you in the green room to stick around because we're going to have all the guests come back on together. But do me a favor, please. Let the people know where they can find you if they're looking to get in contact with you.
You they can go to my landing page, al-karim-inc.com. That's al-karim-inc.com. At the American Couture site.
Okay, so
And then
we
you
got
should
you, Al.
have.
Yep. We got you. We
Okay, you
we
got
typed
it.
it out and we put it up. Yeah, we typed it out and we put it up, and we're gonna replay that later. But
I see it.
ladies
I
and
see it.
gentlemen,
Good. I
if
see.
you want to get in contact with Al Kareem, man, and you like the things that he's doing, man, he's gonna stick around. He's gonna be in the green room. We're gonna bring on our next guest. You know what I mean? But Al, we wanna sincerely thank you for
Thank you, bro.
coming on, man.
Thanks for being you, man. Thanks for being a solid
Anytime.
brother. Seriously, man.
Anytime. Anytime.
Always love,
I
bro.
love doing your show. Call.
Love you for free, bro.
All right, we'll talk to you in a minute, Al.
My
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Lord Al Karim. We got another special guest that's about to come on to the show. This lady has her own makeup business, right? She's a Moor, right? She's a makeup artist and she works out of Brooklyn. And we're gonna bring her on. Her name is Nay, and we're gonna welcome her to the show.
Nay, what up?
Nay, what up?
What's
So
up? What's up?
Nate, you gotta
How
turn
y'all
your
doing?
camera landscape so that you can fill out the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Just rotate it for us.
Yeah, just
Like
Just
this
rotate
way?
it. Yeah, just rotate it. It should fill out. As long as you took your unlock off. Take your unlock off.
I did unlock it.
It should
I don't know.
rotate. Turn it sideways. It should automatically rotate.
Mm-mm. Yeet.
Wait, look.
I got the Michael Myers shirt on.
I'm crying.
Wait, okay. Just do us a favor really quick because we want to make sure that they can fully see you. And then for the clips, just go ahead and look at your screen and make sure that it's unlocked, because if you turn it landscape and just leave it there, it should rotate. So just take a second to
Yeah, and also while Nay's getting ready, y'all, if you're on Instagram, YouTube, right, I put the links and pin them in the comments. So if you do want to pull up, just let us know. Just come through. We got the link. You will be right in the show. You'll be in the green room. We'll pull you right in the show.
Okay. If it's not working, okay.
Yeah, it's unlocked like completely. Like, so I don't know what's the problem.
Okay, listen, it's no problem. But you just get a little closer. Bring the phone a little closer to you so we can actually see you. Yeah. It's okay. Take your time.
Is this close enough?
Yeah, it is. That's fine. That's good. Okay, Nate. So introduce yourself and let them know what you do.
Okay, my name is Nay. Full name is Shanae, but everybody calls me Nay. I'm a self-taught makeup artist. I've been doing it for about 5 years now. My business is called Looks by Nay. So I'm self-taught, but I also was taught by a professional makeup artist. Her name is Nyasia. Her business name is Snatch by Nay. So I assisted her for a few years back in like 2021 to 2022. So she taught me a few skills. I took some of her master classes, and she actually is Lola Brooks' on-call makeup artist now. So
Fire.
so I speak to her here and there, but she's definitely checks up on me to see how I'm doing. I've been working at Belle Beauty Bar for about 7 months now. So I was working 9 to 5 in the fashion industry. I also have my degree in fashion design. So I've been doing that for about a year or two. Wasn't really feeling it. So I just took a leap and I was just like, I really want to build my clientele. I really want to go full throttle in my makeup journey. So I was like, I just put my 2 weeks in and I was just like, I'm just going to see what happens. So probably like a week before I put my 2 weeks in, I'm searching to see like if any salons or anybody has like a space that I could rent out to do, my makeup. And I came across Belle Beauty Bar. And I live in the Bronx. So I was trying to look for places like in the Bronx or in the city, but that came up and it was in Brooklyn. And I'm just like, Brooklyn, I don't drive. But I'm like, you know what? I could make the commute. It's not that bad. It was like an hour and a half away. I'm like, cool. I could figure it.
An hour and a half.
And a half.
God damn.
A lot of
Well,
commitment.
Yeah,
out.
but I mean, now I figured out a way to get there in an hour. As I got used to the commute, I started to figure out like what other trains I could take to get there quicker because this ride is like starting to stress me out. So now it's like an hour and like 10 minutes probably, like the route that I take now. So which is way better. So I came across it. She like, oh, come. She like, send me some of your work. Let me see what you do. So we talking. I send her pictures of my work. She like, I really like your work. She like, come in. Let's discuss it and see if it's a fit for you. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I come in. We talking. We start noticing that we have like a similar name. Her name is Nadra, so they call her Nay as well. She's also a Taurus like me as well. So she's a realtor. She just opened that business. I think they've been open for about maybe 3 years now. So, she loves beauty. So the beauty bar is like everything. You get everything done there. So it's like 3 hairstylists, it's 3 makeup artists plus me. It's 2 nail techs, and then it's also 2 lash girls. So it's like a all-in-one beauty salon, which I love. Like you could come there, get your hair done. If you need to get your makeup, you can get your makeup done. If you need to get your nails done, you could book somebody to do your nails. So like as I look in the salon, it's very nice, very set up. It's very girly, pink, white, very nice setting where I'm sitting at. I really love it. So I started to meet the girls. I got my foot wet a little bit too, like 2-3 months, and I was just like, oh, I like it. Like the girls are very welcoming. A few of them at first were very like, oh, like she's from the Bronx. I don't really know. They were being weird towards. They were definitely being weird at first. Like some of them. Energy. So I was just like, all right. I'm like, I know I'm new, so I understand. Like, 'cause I probably would have been the same way. Like, who's this girl coming in here from the Bronx and So as I got to know everybody, then the girls started loosening up, and it's a good vibe. I love it. Like me and they are like really close. We hang out outside of work, and we also do business stuff as well. So I love that. That it's also like, it's a friendship, but it's also a business relationship. Like we always know how to like separate the two, and we also like try to figure out ways where we could, go out and have a good time, but also be at like networking events, promoting, giving out the cards. Like if we go to an event and it's like it was an event we had went to before, and it was like the girl's like an entrepreneur. She like does reviews on like restaurants, and she invited us. So she had like an event where everybody like gets to know each other, different entrepreneurs in different fields. And so that was it was a really good turnout. It was everybody was having a good time, everybody was doing themselves. And then, we met a few girls, and then we gave out our business cards. Some of them became our clients. So stuff like that I love, because it's like, I have to be around people that are in the same type of vibe, like in order for, me to grow, in order for them to grow as well. So I feel like it's for everybody. Like I'm growing within my business, and then I'm growing the beauty salon as well. So yeah. So
you just alluded to Nate, like, but what other creative ways, or what's been the most effective way for you to get clients? Because it's such a competitive space, right? And we're so particular, like Black women, we're particular,
right?
Like, yo, I got my person. You're not like, I mean, I change every other couple months.
So with me, like with my makeup, like I don't do the over the top. That's just never been a thing for me. Like I might like play in it a little bit, like if I want to be creative, do my own videos. A lot of times I do like my own content, like on myself. Like I'll do like little TikToks, a little like little like short tutorials and stuff like that. So that's how I started gaining like my clients like in the Bronx, because I started off gaining my clientele in the Bronx. So I was doing like myself, and then like during the pandemic is when I really got into it. Like I started looking at the tutorials, and I was like, oh, I can do those videos and stuff. So I started setting my thing up and doing those videos. And then I used to do my cousin and like my friends' makeup for like events, or like if we go on vacation, you know, I'm the girl like, no, let me do my eyebrows, do my shadows. I'm like, oh God, all right. So I do their stuff, and then my cousin one day I'm doing her makeup for an event she was going to, and she was like, why don't you just do this professionally? And I was like, girl, no, I'm not doing that. I was so against it at first. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, cause I already been in like the business where like, you know, I make stuff for clientele. Like I told you, I sew. So I also have that as well. So I also do like, I was doing custom stuff for people, like custom like dresses and stuff for like baby showers, birthdays and stuff like that. And it's very tedious. Like that, like the fashion industry is hard. It's very hard. Like it's a lot. Like I don't say I would never like get into it again, but it's too many like politics, and it's a lot. Like it's a lot, and then like dealing with people with the customs and all that, like they just very like tedious about things, and they don't understand that it takes time to do certain things. I was just like kind of over it. So when she said like, oh, maybe you should just get into your makeup artistry, like you're really good at that too, and I'm just like, at first I'm like no, but I'm just like, I'm like, it is like quicker, like you understand what I'm saying? Like I feel like I bring joy to people's faces when I do their face. Like I love the reaction to it. I love that I make people feel more beautiful than they already am, because that's how I feel when I do my makeup. I just want to enhance it. Like I'm not trying to make you look like a whole different type of person. I'm not trying to do no dramatic stuff where you going out, people like they don't even recognize you. Like
Message.
So I really tried to like really concentrate on the fact that I want you to look natural, but just more like just give a pop to your face. So she told me that, and I was just like, I thought about it for a minute, and then I was like, then it was a time where I was laid off in 2022. So that's when I really got into it. So I was like, let me just full throttle go into it and, you know, just see what happens. So I started doing like my own videos. People started liking it. I started getting a lot of plays. People started inquiring about it, hitting me up my DMs like, oh, you did what so-and-so makeup, are you available? And I didn't even have a booking site or nothing yet. I was just taking the bookings through like DMs, through like emails. So as I started like building my clientele, I'm like, all right, Shanae, you gotta be a little more professional. Let's make a booking site. So I made a booking site. So then after that, like things started booming. And then, you know, I was working at other jobs. I was like, you know, because I'm so used to having a consistent income, I'm just like, I need something. Like,
yeah.
So started working at this job. I mean, it was cool at first, but then they started doing a lot of like, you know, a lot of BS, like low-key racism stuff, all this other, you know, discrimination, all this other, and I was just like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
So like they was like trying to give me like ultimatums for certain things, and I was just like, listen, I'm leaving this date, and I'm putting my 2 weeks in. Like y'all not gonna tell me when to leave. I'm gonna tell y'all when I'm leaving. So that's when I did, and then like a week before, I was looking for something that came about. When I applied, she wrote me back right away and was like, oh, I'm interested. Let me see your work. And I was like, all right. And then she's like, all right, come in. I think I applied on like a Monday. She was like, come in Wednesday and let's talk about it. So I came in Wednesday. We started talking about like, you know, like how I'm going to get paid. It's making sense. I was like, I'm like, I know it's going to be a little bit of a pay cut, but I'm like, it's going to help me really build my business. I really do not like working for people. Like, I really hate it. Like,
Message.
I have to say that I would never go back to it, but as of right now,
I ask pardon. I refuse. Nigga, I'm gonna add another episode, nigga.
You get to a mental threshold where you just can't do it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it was like honestly, like it started like mentally and emotionally like affecting me. Like I would like go to work and I would just be very stressed out. Like I'll be very over it. Like it came to a point like I don't even care about doing the job. Like I would disappear. They'll be looking for me. Like I was just like, Shanae, like you really don't want to be here no more. And it's like, why stay here and be here when they don't even want you here either? Like why stay here and waste your time when you could be doing something that you love and still get paid for it and just build it up? Like, you know, it's gonna take time, of course. Like, you know, it's gonna be a pay cut, it's gonna be times where there's ups and downs. But I just felt like it was just telling me not to like just do it. Yeah. So I went, I spoke to her, we vibed very good, and I put my 2 weeks and I started that next week and I've been there ever since. So
I would say I think my biggest not problem with discrepancy. The thing that I would love to see with more of our like people like barbers, you know, makeup artists, like that. you don't see any businesses black owned that are franchised. Like, how come?
Yeah.
Why isn't a beauty bar and also in Chicago, motherfucking Atlanta,
Right.
Miami,
No.
Cali? You know what I'm saying? Like I just want us to think of that more, and I would love to see more of our entrepreneurs be like, yo, how do I scale this and franchise that out so I have 40?
I just feel like too, like, and that's what I was saying to Nate, like a lot, because she was like, you never tried to like work at a beauty bar like in the Bronx. I'm like, the girls in the Bronx, like they like everybody's like in competition with one another. Like it's not like they're not girl. Like I'm not trying to like play I love the Bronx. I'm gonna be a Bronx girl to the day I die. But a lot of the girls in that business are not like girls. Like they don't want to help each other. Like everybody's in some type of competition with one another. The only one I say is the one that mentored me, which was Niasia. Like she was a girl's girl. She was like, if you really want to do this, like I would, you'd assist me. I'll pay you like, here and there, and I'll pay you in lessons. And I was like, perfect. Like that works. Like, so she the one that really,
you in lessons.
Right. The lessons is what I really want. Like I really didn't, like, and then like, right. And then like I'll like watch her do like her clients and like, I'll record it. And then like sometimes we'll have like one-on-one lessons where she'll sit across to me and we'll both do our makeup. And then she'll be like, no, don't do it like that. Like, do like this. And then that's how I learn. Like, cause I'm a very visual person. Like I cannot learn when you like telling me something. I'm gonna be like, what? Like you have to show me. Like I have, like, even when I was in college, like they used to have the lessons about like, knowing the measurements for certain things. And I used to be like lost. But if I see you do it a few times, then I got it. So they should like, my professor used to be like, all right, I see that you're a visual learner. She's like, I could tell that, you're not comprehending anything when I say it. So she's like, record the lesson. She's like, I will allow you to record the lesson. So that's what I used to do. I used to record the lessons. Anytime I had like finals, I used to just go through it, go back and forth to whatever I needed to like, concentrate on. And then I did fine. Yeah. So
I want to piggyback off of what my cousin said. So I had a question, but I'm glad that he said what he said because this is a great piggyback for you. So my question is, the first question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now, you went from being a worker to being an entrepreneur, right? Okay, so you took the leap. You bet on yourself. We support that 110%. We've done that ourselves. We are promoting building your own brand. So you took the leap, but now that you've taken the leap and you're working in somebody else's salon, do you have a 5-year goal? Like where does Nay see herself in 5 years? That's the first part of the question. So I want you to answer that, and then I'm going to piggyback what my cousin said.
Okay, so in 5 years, I definitely see myself, doing like bridal party. That's like my goal that I've been working on now. I actually have my first bride this Sunday. So I'm trying to work out. So I want to do the big bridal parties. Thank you. I want to do the big bridal parties. I want to work for like Fashion Week, like behind the stage, doing the models' makeup. That's why I see myself in 5 years. I also see myself owning my own space to where it was like kind of like you can do your makeup and also like buy like custom pieces. I'm trying to figure out a way where I want to like put both of my creativeness together, like, because since I already have the skill set in fashion design, so I'm trying to figure out how a way where I could like have like a boutique where you could come get your makeup done and also look at some nice cute like custom pieces or something like that. So that's where
why not do, I'm just thinking spitball, why not do like a paint and sip type of model where they could actually come in, play around with some different colors and stuff like that, and you can actually do it on yourself to see what kind of
so that's what I've been trying to do. Like, so I offer a one-on-one makeup class. Gotcha. So I was doing it at first where I was like, you can sign up, everybody come in, and then we do like the makeup. I took one of those before with the my mentor. So I was like, that's a good idea. So I'm like, but I know like it probably didn't go through because she took a while to do hers, and she's been doing this for like over 10 years. And when she did hers, she was already like 10 years locked in. Like, so I'm like, when I did mine, I'm like, I know I'm a beginner, so people probably like, So, and some people don't really like to be in group settings. So I was like, let me see another way where I could do it. So now I offer it where I do a one-on-one makeup lesson where it's just me and the client, and I'm doing their makeup, but I'm teaching them as I'm doing it. And the way that I came about that was one of my clients that I used to tailor her stuff for her, like fix things up. And she reached out to me, like, she's like, oh, you still work at Pacific? I'm like, I don't work there no more. I'm doing makeup artist. Like, I'm doing makeup, full time now. She's like, what? She's like, I didn't know you did makeup. So she's like, let me see your stuff. So I started sending her stuff. She's like, all right, I need you to do something for me for this wedding. She's like, but I also want you to help me with my makeup because I'm not going to be able to book anybody while I'm out there to do my makeup. So I was like, okay. So she was like, how much would you charge me for everything? So I told her the price of my class. I told her the price, and she was like, all right, that's fine. She's like, let me know what I need. She's like, oh, you could just get it for me. I'll just send you the money. So we did that. I did it in my house with her, and the videos came out, and she was just so amazed. She was like, I did not know it took all these steps. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, even if it's something simple, like a simple natural beat, it still takes a lot of steps for you to get the look that you want. So I was like, So I'm like, maybe I should just do it as a one-on-one, because maybe people are more comfortable when it's just you and them. And then I could work my way up to do like a big class with like 5 or 6 people. So
Okay.
so
Right,
I offer that now. Yeah.
Right.
So that's step one, right?
Right.
What I want you to do is, and I don't know if you've ever done this, but this is a special opportunity for us to kind of get you to understand what kind of position that you're in.
Mhm.
You took the entrepreneurial journey and you said that somebody mentored you. Now you're working in somebody's shop and you said that you and her are very close.
Right.
What that means is you're in a very unique space now to learn from somebody that already owns their own business. So you
Right.
stated before that when you were putting out your resume or you were looking for beauty bars to possibly rent the space in, a lot of them in the Bronx did not pop up. What that means very simply, ladies and gentlemen, is there is a void. If you ever want to be a successful entrepreneur, if you ever want to be a successful inventor, anything, right? The one of the number one ways to almost guarantee success is to fill a void. Find a problem and come up with the solution. So you're traveling to Brooklyn, but guess what you just said? There is no high-level viable beauty bars in New York. So my cousin just talked about franchising. This is a conversation that you should start having now. Start having the conversation now. Don't wait 5 years to keep doing it and then have the conversation, because something like this cannot happen overnight. But since you developed a personal relationship with the owner, you guys are hanging out, let her know that you are serious about this and show her how serious you are, right? Talk to her and say, hey, would you ever think about franchising your business? How about I open up the same business, but in the Bronx? You understand what I'm saying?
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
You understand?
And she's very open to that. Like, it's crazy because like I feel like that was like a lot of the reason for the animosity with the other girls in the salon, because like she really gravitated towards me because she really see that I'm really like serious and I really want to make this work. So like anytime I'm like, oh, maybe we should do this for the salon, she's like, oh, that's a good idea, let me see what I can do. Like we both like bounce off like ideas from one another. So that's why she really like tries to help me and concentrate on me. Like she was like, I really want to concentrate on you because I really see, like I could see you taking off. Like she like, you're very serious, like, you know, you're not playing, like, you know, you're like full on into this. Because a lot of the other girls, like, you know, they have other jobs or they come in here and there on the weekends.
You have the mindset, and that's why she's gravitating you. But they're hating because there's not enough money being generated in this motherfucker. So I gotta there's enough money, and I didn't have to work that side job. So if a person come in this door, I'm ready to elbow you, fight and claw to get that client because I don't
Right.
So the name is Belle's Beauty Bar, correct?
Yes.
Shout out to Belle's Beauty Bar because she's actually online on Instagram right now. She just commented, Nay just commented and said, great idea. You see? Great idea.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot be afraid as a culture to develop ourselves and show people that we want more. Stop being afraid of walking into a situation and saying like, hey, man, yes, I'm going to work and I'm going to work with you, but I want more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. You don't have to step on anybody's toes. You don't have to backstab somebody to want more. It just shows your ability and your mindset saying, this is where I'm coming in at, but this is not where I want to stay. And it's super dope because, you know, shout out to Nay, but now you get to learn from Nay's mistakes also because she was before you. You see? So this you're in a listen, if you drop this if you drop this opportunity, you have nobody to blame but yourself because she's in a great position to teach you not only the good things of owning a business, but the bad things, right? And she can educate you, which will help you eventually not make the same mistakes, right? So this is what this game is about, helping each other through education also, right? Each one teach one. So, you know, I would love for you and Nay in 5 years to open up a new beauty bar in the Bronx.
That would be amazing.
Now it'll be your space, and guess what? You can incorporate what you want to incorporate in your space. So you can still have the nails and the text and everything you want, but you can also add a different element to it with your fashion and things of that nature. So
I don't know why some of these beauty places, why don't you have drinks, a little bit of wine, something like that?
We actually do, like on the weekends, we actually do, like we're all very like sociable drinkers. So we actually do that, like on Saturdays and Sundays, like we'll have like fruit and like champagne for the guests. Like, oh,
hold on, don't say that too low. We social drinkers too. You tried to hold on, she tried to wait a minute, Jay. You see what she tried to do, Jay?
No, not the two drinks. That's out of control.
We're not gonna let you do that on the show.
Finish the first one, my bad.
What we're not going to allow you to do is do that on the show. We social drinkers too. We just happen to be very fucking sociable.
Right.
That's what we love. Shit.
I cannot. Yeah. So we actually do offer that for our clients. Like,
okay,
you know, anytime we're in there, like if they want like a glass of champagne or some fruit, like we offer that. We also have like a snack area with like little like chips or like cookies and stuff like that. And sometimes, like, if we're in there, we're hanging out, we're drinking, and so they're like, "Oh, you want a shot?" Because you know, they're like, "Yeah, sure." Like, I'm like, "All right, cool." Like, a lot of the clients are very, very cool, like very down to earth. Like, never really had a client that was really like too crazy. Like, the only thing is just like when I'm doing the makeup, they might do like little stupid things. I be like, "Don't do that." Like, but you know, that just goes with it. Like, you know, just got to keep repeating yourself. That's just a part of the business. So
this is what we're gonna do for you. This is what we're going to do for you. This is what we're going to do for you right here on the show. Nay, you listening in? This is what we're going to do for you. There's a big competition that we know the owner and the curator of the competition personally. He does a big haircut, makeup. He does this big event. I believe it's in the Queens. Where's that event at?
It's in Queens. It's the NYC Beauty and Hair Challenge.
There it is. The NYC Beauty and Hair Challenge, Nay. We're going to put you in contact. We know the CEO of it personally.
That would be dope.
No, it's not if it's done already. We're gonna make this happen. This is what we do on this show. We're gonna provide opportunity for you guys to not only teach, but to get more awareness to your business and things of that nature. We're gonna put you in contact with the CEO and help you curate getting a spot in this competition where you guys can come in, showcase your talents. Guess what? It's educational too. So you guess what you can do, Nate?
You can learn
a beauty class inside the competition. So that's what we do on this show. We're gonna help you guys out, and we're gonna do what we can to help bring more opportunity. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Second thing, all the things that you just did. I don't know if you was paying attention to what Lord Al Kareem does. Lord Al Kareem is a fashion designer. I've modeled for years. He used to do my makeup and stuff like that. He does a lot of makeup. He's makeup trained also, but guess what? He does fashion. He does modeling. He works directly with New York Fashion Week and things of that nature. He always has opportunities and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that would be dope. I would love that. I would love to do New York Fashion Week.
We're going to connect you with Al Kareem, and we're going to make sure that you guys know each other, because why not? You see what I'm saying? Because why not? It only makes sense.
It only makes sense.
It only makes sense. So
you did say something that was super important. If Nate's listening to, I want to ask you a question to follow this up. But customer experience, the fact that you're able to do all that stuff, just keep focusing on that. If y'all do great service, what's going to make y'all separate from the competition is how a motherfucker feels when they walk in that door.
Exactly. And I always try to make them feel good. I always try to make them feel comfortable. I never, even if they do get a little crap, like, all right, like, like I work with it. Like, I don't really try to get out of character or be unprofessional. So. And I always build a relationship with my clients. Like, they love me. Like, I have a client that she always comes back to me. Like, and we either be talking like in DMs and stuff, and we're really cool. So,
yeah. That's
love. I love it. So do me a favor. You got another question?
Just last question. I'm really about to come through too. Yeah. What is the biggest advice that you've gotten, or the biggest lesson or game you've gotten from Nay since you've been there? Since she's watching right now. Let's go ahead, Jim.
Let me answer that. Don't drink that Henadana do. What the fuck? That's the biggest advice. Don't drink that shit.
Henny and Simplies.
If you drink that Hendendu and then do somebody makeup, you're gonna have them looking like the Joker.
Crying. No, honestly, like, I do not get crazy or really. I don't know. I drink after I'm done. Like, I don't like that because I like to be very aware in what I'm doing. Like, no, because I be very concentrated. Like, I be in my own zone. So like I have to stay in that zone. So I can't like be drinking and all that. So I always wait till like after. I might have like a little shot or something, but that's about it. Like a full drink.
to the shit. No, I was thinking ahead with the other one. Cut the shit. Cut the shit.
Cut the shit. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell y'all my personal experience or my personal feelings about makeup. I love what makeup does. Any man that loves a beautiful woman, let me say it again. Any man, let me take that away. Any person that loves a beautiful woman, because women love women, right? So any person that loves a beautiful woman, we appreciate, you know, phenomenal makeup jobs. We love it, right? So I want to congratulate you on taking the leap to do that. What I don't like is when you take somebody that looks like A and you make them look like B. Listen, that's let me tell you something, Nate. That should get girls beat up.
Oh my God.
You look this way in the club, and then in the morning, can I get the Jordan? Hold on, Nay. You can't take somebody that look.
You
wake up, they was looking phenomenal in the club, and you wake up to them and they looking like this.
I cannot, yo.
Yo, what was the movie with the Wayans where he yelled fire and used to make the girls run out the house? The Mo Money, was it Mo Money? You on mute, cuzzo? You on mute, cuzzo?
I thought I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Was it More Money with Wayans when he used to sleep with the girls and then he used to, I don't know, he would jump up and yell fire and they'd be in the bed naked. He'd be like, fire, we gotta go, get out. And he'd make them run out and slip a Metro card under the door. I think it was Mo Money.
Remember that?
You remember that? I gotta get the clip for that. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you're gonna get your makeup done, I love the natural look. You want somebody to love you for who you are, right? Self-esteem is esteem in oneself. Enhancing your beauty, we're not arguing that. Please stop going out there and getting all these things done that make you look unnatural. You think that that's like a turn on, and I'm just telling you from, you know, a real dude, like it's not, right? Because we know that it's fake, and it's you saying that you don't love who you are naturally, that you're trying to create yourself to be somebody else. So please stop that. You know, you can enhance your looks and we love that. But please stop. I call it witchcraft. I ain't gonna lie. I call it witchcraft. If that's why the clubs, you know, they got different lighting now. You know, listen, here's free game. When you meet a girl in the club, you get the number before shit escalate, take her outside.
Yeah.
You might have to, look, you might have to lick your finger and do it.
Go outside.
Yeah.
What you really look like before we escalate.
I cannot.
That shit is witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? So, Nay, we're gonna keep you in the green room. Do us a favor. Oh, matter of fact, before we do that, I know you have a couple promotional things coming up. Once again, I'm gonna put up the flyer, and you describe the flyer and let the people know what you got going on. We're gonna start with this one right here.
Okay, so this is Master Your Looks with Nay. This is my one-on-one makeup lesson that I offer that I was referring to before. So basically you get like a natural glam tutorial on yourself. So I will be doing your makeup for you, but I will be going step by step slowly, like so you can, you know, see each step. How does it work? What products you need? Skin preparation, because that's a big thing. If you want your makeup to look a certain way, your skin preparation has to be on point, which is moisturizer, toner, under eye cream if you need that. Like that's very important. And primer, of course, it's very important. So I offer all of that. You also receive a goodie bag at the end of the lesson. You also receive a touch-up kit. So, you know, it's a good thing to invest in. Like, so, you know, if you don't have time to book a makeup artist, or if you don't have it at a certain time, like, you know, you'll have that, you know, little lesson. So where you can just do something simple if you're going out to eat somewhere, if you have an event and, you know, you don't have time to book a makeup artist, then you can do that. So
how long is the class, Nay? How long is the class naturally?
It's like an hour. Like an hour. Yeah, like an hour. Because it's a natural, it's a natural look. So yeah, an hour. So I offer it at the salon, but I also offer it if you want me to travel to you. That's another thing that can be discussed via email. So
dope. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Be discussed. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, hold on, wait, before we do that. So just so you know, right? What that really means is if she has to travel, right? If she's incurring more expenses by traveling to you, then you have to pay more. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's just what it is. You should expect that, right? Yeah, because you know you have to pay more when somebody is traveling to you. And just understand that price is right now. We're talking about growing businesses and she's doing bigger and better things. And what that also means is
yesterday's price It's not today's price.
You better get your ass on it, because I'm telling you right now, that flyer price ain't gonna last but too long. Okay, what we got with this one right here? What we got with this one?
This is the bestie deal that I'm offering. So basically, it don't have to be your best friend. It can be your sister, your mom, whatever, your friend, your close friend. So basically, like, you'll come in for like, so say if y'all both want to do a natural glam, you could get it for $125. So basically, it will be split. Like, whatever that is, you'll pay that half, and the other person will pay that half. So it'll be a set price of $125. And I offer the same thing for my soft glam, and it's $140. So half of that is what, 70. So you'll pay 7. So it's like a discount basically, because the regular price for those is not these prices. So if you bring a friend, then you get a discount. So
fire.
Yeah.
Super dope. Let the people know where they can find you at. Nate, anybody looking to get in contact with you, to book a service with you, what is the best places for them to go ahead?
The best places is my Instagram, which is looksbyNay_. And all of my links are on there. I have a link tree. So once you click my link tree, everything is there. I even have my design page on there. If you're interested in that, that's there as well. I have my booking site on there. My Facebook is on there as well, which is like purely for the brand. So either Facebook, Instagram, my email is there as well. So you can email me if you want to. So yeah.
So you said looksbyNay_. That's IG, yes. Right?
Yes.
So that's LEWKS, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So we gonna.
Nay, I requested a friend request about 2 months ago. Don't do that.
You said.
Don't do that, because you be liking the post and shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
You did? I didn't see it. Okay, I gotta look.
Respect the host.
Hold on. How you not friends with the host?
I didn't see that.
Respect
I
my house.
Missed that. I'm so sorry.
Crazy.
I'm gonna approve you right now.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Nate.
Hated it.
That's crazy. That's crazy that you didn't even accept the host of the show, man.
I'm gonna accept it. I probably missed it.
Yeah, so you know my cousin's reaction when you didn't accept that request and then you came on the show, he like, what is going on, man? Like, is it me?
What's going on? As soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna accept it.
Perfect. So we appreciate you. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna bring you back on. We're gonna put you in the green room with Al. You guys hang out. We got another guest to come on the show. Shout out to you for taking the journey into entrepreneurism. I mean, it's not fucking easy, right? It is not easy. You're right. You're gonna take a pay cut. You're gonna have to adjust your life. But the fact that you knew that you could no longer do what you were doing, right? Yeah, and have peace of mind. How much is that worth? Peace of mind, right? So yeah, we want to congratulate you on that. And we're gonna make sure that we help you guys out. Shout out to you, shout out to Nay on the check-in. We got the next guest coming in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put you in the green room and then we're gonna bring you back and we're gonna pull all these things together. So don't go nowhere.
Okay.
All right. If you want to stay on our next guest, Shanika, where are you at? You was on
Shanika, you ready? Hold on. Shanika, you ready? It looked like her camera foggy. I don't know what's going on.
I can't really hear y'all that well.
What?
Unfortunately, I'm in the casino. I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to get a location.
Get outside.
Wait, you in the casino?
Yeah.
Bet it all on black.
That's a fact. Put 20 on black right now. Put 100 on black.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Bet it right now.
Bet it right now. Petty content right now.
Or we will split all earnings.
Go to the roulette table and bet it on black right now. Put 100 on black.
Put 100 on black?
That's
no.
right.
I'm only spending $50 out here. That's it. I'm not a gambler.
Go ahead, Cuzzo.
I'm not a gambler. I'm really trying to hear y'all, so it's coming in and out. So I'm trying my best.
Okay, you're good right now. So to give context, right? So we met this young lady at a LS event about 2 months ago at Park for Peace. To give y'all the full story, we sitting there taking pictures on the golf tee. We don't know what the hell we doing. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what club it's like. But the pictures look good, didn't it? And then we see Shanika. Shanika helping get our shit right. All jokes aside, she's a dope. Like, she's an entrepreneur into real estate, into marketing, has her own businesses. Like, her mindset is different. And when we're doing fan of preaching, I'm like, now you got to pull up and talk your shit. You know what I mean? Like,
hold on, Shanika. I want to add shout out to Shanika for telling me the difference between a putter and a 9-iron. Like, that's the wrong. She said that's the wrong club for the wrong. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's a new AK-40, the 9-iron.
I went that way.
No, but they were so funny. They were so look. I'm not gonna lie. I had to get involved. They were so funny. I seen them all the way across the golf course. I couldn't really play at first. I said, "Wait, let me go closer." Then I said, "Now I want to get involved. I want a picture." Then I seen him taking pictures of him. I said, "Nah, you really can't play like that." Because he said the ball went up there. I looked too. I said, "Oh, you're a good actor."
That's how we hit that motherfucker.
Yo, Shanika, shout out for you giving us our new word. You gonna get hit with the 9-iron.
Hit with the 9-iron. You know what I'm saying? One shot deal is the kill. With the 9-iron.
I'm gonna sink this birdie with the 9-iron.
I'm gonna try to work outside because I really want to hear y'all. Wait, let me find an exit.
Get the birdie with the 9-iron.
Hold on, I'm crying.
Yo, you're nuts. I like it.
I swear to God, I'm gonna use that line on somebody like, yo, I'm saying, so you trying to get that 9-iron? You trying to get that birdie sunk?
You trying to sink the birdie. yo, I don't want to hear none of y'all podcasters take that. The 40 or the 9-iron.
Yo, we're gonna trademark that because you know motherfuckers be looking at this shit like that is absolutely hilarious.
That's wild funny, bro.
That's hilarious, man. When Shanika comes back on, Shanika, we need you to tell us about your businesses, man, and tell us your journey and how you got started, and we want to hear your story. So whenever you get a chance to come back on, let us know.
Okay, give me like 2 minutes. I'm trying to find a room to talk to you outside.
Okay. We're gonna put you in the green room. We'll come right back.
Okay.
All right, just let us know. Just give us a head nod. Give us a bro man.
I'm ready.
Give us a bro man. We got you. That's my dog right there. That's my peoples, man.
Oh no, I'm really crying. I really got tears in my fucking eyes. Now that's hilarious. Now,
the 9-iron is nuts.
Now the 9-iron is classic. Now I swear to God, we trademarking that.
Making a shirt. Put that on merch.
We should definitely create that as a shirt. Get hit with the 9-iron.
Get hit with that 9-iron. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, y'all. We got everybody. So a lot of people. Shout out to Justin Dunn. Shout out to my dog McNasty 172.
Yeah.
Ivory's on. I am who I am. Adira's on. Shout out to Sis. Auntie's on. My dog Mohammed. Shoney's on. There's a lot of people on. Walk, yeah, that's my dog. Shout out to Natural Pretty 987. Shout out to you. Big Baby Daddy joined. That's crazy.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, shit.
Hate it.
The I, not the Y. It's all love. With
pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
With the I'm lost.
We cannot do that. We cannot do that name.
No, that's what dogs. And I don't know if that's on my page or your page. God damn, on my page.
I'm gonna be honest. I hope it's on your page.
It's on my page. You're out of control.
Hell no. No.
That shit is not on my page, blood. I promise you that's not on my fuck. That's on you.
I don't know. I give game to everybody, including Big Baby. You gotta change your shit. Your profile come with child support. Yo, dog, you gotta change that name.
Yo, Nay, I know you in the green room, but look, already, man, we have multiple comments, and I mean multiple comments inside Instagram that say that a lot of these women don't even wear heavy makeup, but they are willing to give you a try because they just love your story and they love the way you look. So look at that. You're potentially gonna get a bunch of clients just for coming on and promoting yourself right now.
But that's the best type of promotion. If you're in the makeup, you come out looking like that. You know what I mean? Who did it? I did. Okay, same thing like Al said. Y'all came out fresh with the sweat on. What I did. You know what I'm saying? It's the same concept, same principle. Or they left me solo dolo. I could hold it. Are y'all not entertained? We gonna get it popping, man. But shout out to everybody on the check-in. Real talk, man. Fan appreciation. I love this joint, man. Sneaker bag. I just got the text. Oh shit! Now I can hear you. Are you ready to come back in? You gave me the brother-man head nod. Why are you in portrait mode? Why are you in portrait mode?
Now, okay.
You good though. You good though. So listen. Tell the
It's
people about your
unmuted?
business. Sis. Yeah, you good. Tell the people about your business. You know we want to promote you and get it rocking. You know what you tell me every day. We gotta get to this bag, right?
Of course, I tell you that all the time. I started getting
Shanika,
that back when I
hold on,
was young.
Shanika. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with your camera, but we're gonna definitely promote the shit out your business because the first thing we doing is getting you a new phone. Because why look so good? The cloudy inside, cloudy outside.
Cloudy outside. Cloudy outside is nice.
Cloudy inside,
Right.
cloudy. You looking like a spirit right now. Like
You look like you living in iCloud. I know you for the savior shit.
You gonna make me call Omar and say, Omar, I'm dead, nigga. I'm seeing ghosts. I'm seeing spirits. Yeah, I'm telling you, Shanika's not in reality. Shanika, what is going on with that camera?
Listen, I tried to wipe it off. I wiped the back of it. I don't know, like.
See, that's why my
I
people.
gave up.
Listen, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen, she still came on the show. It doesn't matter, right? Because she's still an entrepreneur. This is what the journey look. This is what we're trying to explain to y'all. Life is not fucking perfect. Everything is not always gonna work out the way you want it to work out. That's why we don't do this shit scripted, cuzzo.
Message.
That's why we do this shit live to show y'all that this shit ain't gonna never be we don't want to do a scripted. It's easy to do scripted. We could record it, edit it, and make you think this shit is perfect. But that is sending the wrong message. It's sending a false reality of everything works out perfect every time. It doesn't. That's why we do it live. For you to see that guests sometimes cancel. For you to see that sometimes the internet freezes. Shit happens. But guess what? The message is, what are you gonna do when this shit happens? See, it's easy to do shit when it's easy. When it's easy and everybody's lined up and everything's lined up, it's easy to be successful then. It's easy to do shit then. But what are you gonna do when the mistakes happen? What are you gonna do when the hardship happens? That's the true measure.
Message.
How much heart you got?
Oh boy.
Let's put that nigga. Yo, what's the craziest thing you've dealt with in business? Let's talk about that. What's up?
Say it again.
What's the craziest scenario you dealt with in business? What's the craziest shit?
Oh God, when I first started real estate, I was probably 23 years old. And I rented an apartment on Southside Jamaica, Queens to a young lady. And I felt real bad for her. And she came with this sad story. So I had a person I was mentoring, teaching her the real estate game. So, I let her get the apartment, which you never supposed to do that. I learned from my mistake. I gave her the apartment before she gave me my part of the money. So the landlord got paid, but we didn't get paid our fee. So she kept promising me. And then one day I got very upset. And I don't know, windows started breaking out somehow in some way. And eventually we got paid our money. So that was one of the craziest scenarios.
Wait, hold, time out. He didn't pay you and you said somehow, some way, windows started getting broken out?
Yeah, some way, somehow. I don't know.
Windows.
I hope it wasn't in the middle of winter. What the fuck?
Listen, it was cold, and it was a basement apartment too. So you low in Queens, South Jamaica, you low. You got the crackheads around here, you got the dope heads around here, you got the prostitutes. Back then it was prostitutes over there on South Road, selling cootie and stuff. So her life wasn't that great over there doing things like that to people like us that got love. You're not, you got a baby, because I had a baby young, so I felt bad. But her bad.
Wow.
Turned out real bad.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, Shanika. We was cool and you the homie, but after you said miraculously motherfuckers didn't pay and windows started getting broken out, the hood nigga in me was like,
you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
You got my attention.
Oh, you got my attention now. You a real one.
They just started breaking out. I don't know what happened. It just started breaking out. Things just started happening. You understand? And we got paid eventually. We got our money. So everybody was happy. She had a place. Windows appeared again. We got our bread. And I never wanted to do that shit ever again. Because I felt crazy. I don't know how windows got like that. So I explained to the landlord, I don't know. This is Southside Jamaica, Queens. Shit happens.
Yep. Shit happens. Shit, well, let them know what you got going on now. So you still in real estate right now, right?
I'm still doing real estate right now, and I also have a nonprofit organization for the kids in my community in Queens. It's called Parents That Care. So I got mentored from people from Life Camp like Erica Ford. I got mentored from Kings and Kings, from Lance, and also Aaron. I got mentored from 100 Suits, the owner of that, Kevin. So as I see how they run their business, everybody, run their business different. And they all CMS workers. And I respect all of them. And they do different things for different communities and also our community. So I just took everything from them and just moved different. Because you can't be like everybody else. So Parents That Care is a movement that parents that really care. Because sometimes you got parents that really don't got the money, but they got the time. And you got the parents that got the money, but they don't got the time.
Message.
Each other out, what we have to give to the table, because you can't come to the table with nothing. So eventually we have something. So my son, what I'm saying, because the reason why I made the company, in like 2013, Queens was going wild. It was a crew called Snow Gang back in the days. And Snow Gang was not like that. They was doing a lot of mischievous stuff, and they just had this big crazy name going on. And unfortunately, one of the kids, you understand, was my son. So when I found out that he was my kid and he was doing certain things, because I didn't know my kid was out there being a part of the game. No, I did not know that. So if I knew that, of course, I would have snatched his ass. Anybody that knows me knows I would have did that. So now moving in the streets, like, when a little boy think he a man, he's already out there. His brand, his name. So what I had to do was break myself down to when I was younger, and I was in a gang called Heartless. And we was wild. I was like 12 years old. I was running wild, crazy. It was like around Laurelton. Laurelton is a good neighborhood, and also St. Albans is a good neighborhood also. So it's like our parents was always doing great, and our grandmas was always doing great, but we was doing bad. We chose to choose different roads. So when I see my kid doing certain things, I really couldn't judge my son, and it hurted me. But I had to really be honest with myself. It's in his blood. He's seen stuff. You had him at 15 years old, so he was a child having a child. So when that gang came apart, all the mothers that was in the gang too, or fathers that was in the gang too, they forgot about their past, where they came from. Because now some is entrepreneurs, or some work at COs, or police officers, or lawyers, whatever they are. But they don't want to bring up their past. So they're scary. So now these kids are so wild and crazy. But how can somebody be crazy than you? And as y'all being the fathers, y'all the sperm, and as us being the mothers, be the carrier. So with that being said, I can't scare my son. I got to get prepared for what he's doing. So I started learning my son.
I was like, duck, they shooting. My bad. Like, they shoot. If you don't fucking duck, they letting off. That's what it sounded like.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you because of play. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
I gotta say it again.
No, not you. I let her slide, but calling me sperm is like,
hey yo.
You wildin'. You phrase that shit differently. I'm gonna keep it. I let you say it to kind of get your thought out, but that shit sounded crazy. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you like, yo, you the sperm.
I'm more than that. I'm more than
sperm, goddammit. What are you talking about? Don't you ever put me in the box.
Respect the host.
That's not what I said, because I got some good sperm, okay? I got some good sperm. When you get good sperm, you know what you got. Some people get good fathers, You get good fathers that's not their kids. They still take care of kids better than their own father does, But when you get the fathers that's just not doing nothing, you call good sperm. That's what you call. And you call a sperm donor.
That's what y'all call good donor?
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, Shanique, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You say your son was in the Snowman gang. He was with this? He rocking with this? Young Jeezy. Gotta take it easy.
What's the bad face, right?
The angry black snowman.
He's nuts. He's out of control.
So, and God is so good, because I never understood, I can't lie. I did understand because we was doing it too before their time. But we did it for different reasons, for money. They were just wild and crazy. So moving forward now, when I see a situation when he was on Rikers Island, and they were saying Rikers Island was going wild, and it was like 2013, and he came home. He was like, "Mommy, I'm telling you, I had a fight with a CO." So my son has already got his own shit going on. So at times I don't believe him. I'm like, whatever, da da. So he was like, "Mom, no, for real, I'm serious." He was talking about you on a Sunday. I wanted to go to church. He said so. He came to the cell and he said, to me, we was debating. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mom. We was debating, going back and forth, making jokes. So then he made a joke about you, Mom. He was saying like, your mother come to see me. When your mother come to see me, she be sitting there giving me, head on the bed on the floor. So he like, what? My mother, like, yo, bro, you playing too much. Like, now you went past the level saying something like that. He said, but you know what? You mad because your wife is a CO and she sucks everybody dick and fuck everybody besides you.
Homie, don't play that.
When he said that to him, he got so upset. So he got so mad that if you can pull up the video, it's Daquan Monroe. You can pull up the video. You will see the video yourself. It's on YouTube. It's on Google.
What is called? What is called? Wait, we gonna get that fucking video. What is it called?
Daquan Monroe.
Spell his name. Spell his name.
DAQUAN. Last name Monroe. MON.
ROE.
Yes.
And we looking for a video.
Yes, it says Rikers Island Going Wild.
As Rikers Island Correction Officer Assault 2013.
Yes.
I'm pulling it up right now. We're gonna get that video.
Yeah, get that video, get the footage.
All right, well, hold up. We're gonna get the shit now. Let's get to those shits.
Yeah, let's just see the facts.
Let's talk about it, because those are the stories that don't get talked about.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like I got tired. Like, you know what? I didn't really want to talk about it because at the time I was running my daycare and things was happening, and I was thinking about my kids in my daycare, and I was really like, trying to keep my kids in my daycare safe and also keeping my son safe because it's in my home. So when you got something in your home, you got to think about both kids, like both parties, your business and your child. So now, daycare right now is not active right this second, so I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. It's going to be active real soon, but right now it's not. So I can be able to talk about whatever I want.
Then we pulling it up right now. That's real.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the video, but there seems to be an issue with getting the video. I don't know if they blocked it out. I can see the video.
Try Google.
I can see the video. I'm just trying to get the video. Just give me a second to work on it. We got to get this video because I think that's something that absolutely has to be shown. Give me a second.
And I want to help other kids out because some kids go through this every day. As he's speaking right now, a kid is going through this. A parent is not knowing, the kid is messed up in the head because the CEO is harassing them, bothering them, beating them up, and they feel like they don't have no help. That's why we made parents that kid, because we willing to help them.
Got it. And what was the because he said it was 2013. What was the repercussion after? Did you guys put a lawsuit, anything like that? Was it?
Of course, when I found out, it was around 15 when I found out about it. And my cousin she passed away at the time. And one of my daycare parents' mothers did not come on time. So make a long story short, I had to bring the kids, unfortunately, to the funeral. And then when she picked the kids up, later on we had like a repast. And on the news, and on the newspaper, you see Rikers Island Going Wild. And then I see my son. And I'm like, wow, it's the same story he was telling me, but the story was not told right. They told the story the way they wanted to tell the story.
Absolutely.
So I got a lawyer for my son, of course, and I told my son it's his life, though. So it's either you want to cop out, because he liked to cop out, like, oh, mommy, I'm supposed to cop out. Stop copping out. If you didn't do nothing, don't cop out. Take it to trial. So we took it to trial, and we won, and yes, he got paid. Yes, he did. He got paid. And I'm going through stuff right now with the police officer. The same police officer didn't like my son or the snow gang. They've been harassing me for so long that I'm suing them right now with the same exact lawyer.
I love that. Get them. But you just said something that was so important. If you didn't do it, why cop out? And so many of our young black, or females, just like, yo, I can't beat the system. Yes,
you can. Yes, you can. Because guess what? The system ain't bigger than God. He's not bigger than God. When God shows the truth and show whoever it is, because they badge numbers, they tax ID number. So now I can sue you. That's your tax ID number. So with that being said, they don't know. When they don't know better, they're not going to do better.
Wow, yeah.
And some parents don't know either. Some of them is at work. some of them is out there, you know, doing other things. Some of them is on drugs or selling their cootie, whatever it is. But that's why we got parents that care to help them out, to figure their life out. Because if they don't care for themselves as a parent, it's hard for these kids to care about themselves. Because kids get stressed from their parents, themselves. Like, what are they doing?
That's
Kids
right.
get scared. It's a big ass world out here. They get scared. If your mother ain't doing the right thing, or your father ain't doing the right thing, you start giving them survival time. Because that's what I did. I was on survival time, so I was like at least 9 years old. My mom was outside. She was in Harlem. She had me at a young age. My grandma was raising me. I knew what it was being in the projects in Forster. I knew what it was. I knew what it was about being in the house also in Laurelton, Queens. So I had the best of both worlds. And also the Bronx on Hunts Point. Hunts Point was crazy. Wild crazy.
Crazy. That's crazy, yo.
But that's why I want the video to be exposed everywhere so we can help other kids out that's right now locked up, that's going through it, so I can be able to give them the same lawyer that my son had, so they can be able to get compensated also.
But what are the resources you need to even get that lawyer? Because a lot of times we price ourselves out the game, right? Like, y'all got to do this. I need 10, 5, 15 packs. Like, what's the limit you need? Bare minimum.
Nothing but information. $0 and
Beautiful.
0 cents.
Beautiful.
I can give the lawyer to y'all. I don't have the lawyer name on the top of my head, but I can give it to y'all. We can promote it again. The lawyer does get paid when the person get paid. So
wait, is it Murray?
30%.
Is it Murray? Because you know Murray represent everybody. Is it Murray?
No, it wasn't Murray. I think no.
Murray like the new age Johnny Cochran, nigga. Murray the guy that off some shit.
No, it wasn't him.
You knew Murray. This motherfucker good branding.
That's a fact. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got the video. We are gonna play the video. This is the video of her son being attacked by a Rikers Island correctional officer, right? And what they did, what she's explaining is after the video or after the altercation, they tried to obviously charge him with assault and things of that nature. And you know what they do is they throw a lot of extra charges on it to trump the charges, so that they can give you a number that makes you afraid. When it scares you, what it does is it makes you cop out because you're afraid that if you blow trial, if you lose that trial, then you're going to get the maximum sentence, or you could possibly get sentenced to the maximum. Right. So ladies and gentlemen, here is the video that she was talking about with her son being assaulted by a police officer or a correction officer on Rikers Island. Here we go.
Yep, you have to take a few vacation days.
Oh wow!
Your commentary, I thought y'all could hear it. The commentary was hilarious. I'm like in the air, slam them, hit them with the 1-2. If I could show this shit every single episode, I would.
That's crazy.
You shitting me?
Yeah.
No, I knew it was about to go down with the first. He picked his pants about 5 to 10 steps away from the CEO. I was like, oh shit. There it goes. I know her son. Yeah, that goes. He's going in the air. Fly time.
Nigga said one way. Nigga bought him a ticket to Dallas. One way. Ain't no coming back from this. South by Southwest. Nigga, here you come.
Nigga had to take a vacation week. Nigga took the whole my back.
Nigga hit him with the Spirit Airlines special. No baggage necessary. $25.
Fly to turbulence.
Yeah, dumb.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing extreme turbulence. Please fasten your seatbelts.
Been on a ride. Yeah. I know you was sick. This shit like this, when you got now you got a lot. You're embarrassed. It's on film. Murphy and them niggas laughing at you in the locker room.
Everywhere. They talk about that shit forever, but nobody knew I was his mother because I didn't want to tell nobody the story really. Only person that really know is people that's my family, you know, close friends, his uncles, you know, his friends, like, and his uncles and them was just straight mad. My father was like, oh, you know what? He should have been good. I said, yo, Dad, what the fuck are you talking about? Excuse my French. Like, you don't see the video? It's black and white. He moved back 3 times, and that man rolled on him. And it swung, too. He defended himself. Are you shitting me?
No, he definitely threw the CO definitely threw the first punch.
Yes.
The CO definitely threw the first punch. Let me ask you a question, though. Let's talk redemption now. We are not, me and my cousin is not up here acting like we are angels. We've done some shit. We've gotten in trouble, right? Now that your son is out of jail, correct?
He's back in a situation now. So he was out of jail.
So that was the question I was going to ask you, because it's not about, okay, right and wrong was proven in that case. You know, you sued and, you know, you guys won, right? Congratulations to that. But the next question was, now, like, what do you do with the next chapter of your life, right? Because if we do not learn from the mistakes that we previously made, we're doomed to repeat them, right? That's what history says, right? If you don't learn from the mistakes, then you're doomed to repeat them, right? So, you know, after he got the money and you are you're his mom and you're educating him and you're trying to guide him, what did he do to take a step in a more positive direction to try to ensure that the recidivism rate of him returning back to prison, and possibly, because now all the COs have seen this, et cetera, inadvertently being put in this same exact situation again?
Okay, so when he got when he got the money, my son is an entrepreneur like his mother. So of course he trusts me with a lot of his money, and he trusts my family also as in lending them, giving them, and doing certain things. So with a business, at times business blow, and that's his business don't go the way you wanted to go. So it was a hair company, because you know back then it was popping, like the bundles was popping. But my son is a ladies man. He liked the ladies, like some girls. So when he liking the girls, he's spending the money now. So of course you paying for plane tickets for his best friend, which she deserved it at the time, whatever case may be. And he have another friend that he was, you know, dating or whatever. And as me being a mom, like if she need her car fixed, help her out. You don't help every female, but when you get that friend, like that friend, you help them. So with that being said, like the business didn't go well at all. So we set back on with the daycare and my real estate. So his get back is like, mommy, what we gonna do next? My thing is with my son is I really want my son to like focus on real estate now, because I know that's the only thing that will set us all free. You can sit there and have a whole bunch of money all day long, but if you don't got no credit and you don't got no asset, you don't have shit. You just
But wait, let me stop you right there. And I have a very important question that I need to ask you from as an entrepreneur myself, because hair is still popping. The bundles in the hair industry has not taken a dive. Hair is more popular than ever. I'm just curious, what obstacles did you guys run into within the industry, or what was the adversities that you feel like you faced that made you feel like you could not overcome them enough to keep going where you end up shutting down the business?
Because everything was like done with family and friends. Like I didn't really like go out there like with people that I didn't know. Like when I go meet people that's in the industry, like I went to an event one time and I met PT, I think in New Orleans, and that's when the hair was popping. And he told me like, you know, like they call me Smiley. Smiley, give me a proposal. I can't just go to Mayweather and say, oh, my sister's Smiley and she got hair. So when he's telling me these things, I'm not gonna lie, I was not doing what he told me. So you know, at times you get the help.
There you go.
And you see things already failing and crashing on you, and it's your family or your close friends. You like, you know what? I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to do that. And then I feel like me myself, I was all over the place. Like message place is not good. So what I do know best is daycare, and I take care of kids and like stop the violence, and I know how to get a person an apartment. So once I just focus on the real estate, because the daycare is mastered. I have it for 15 years. license with it, but I never mastered the real estate all the way. So once the real estate is already mastered, I can buy a building for these children in the community. They have a place to go play pool, bowling, golf, because we like golf. That's how we met.
I don't
So,
like
like,
golf. I hated
I like
that shit.
golf.
I'm not.
I like
Jared
golf.
like that
golf.
shit. My back still hurt from that shit. I'm not subscribing to that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I hated that shit.
I like it. I'm gonna be better than Jordan one day. I like
Nice
it.
things happen on the court. You get nice with that shit.
I could be on the court. I carry the fucking golf bag. I don't give a fuck. I'm not picking up that fucking thing. But here's my thing. Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you as somebody that's been in business for the better part of 20 years. You said something that's very integral that we can't skip past, and I just want you to hear it from somebody.
Sorry, 1 minute. I'm sorry to play.
It's okay. I want you to understand what you said, and I don't know if you paid attention to what you said, but let me pose this to you like we did with the rest of our guests, right? You said something very specific. You said the daycare aspect of business is mastered, right? Which means that you have a very good foundation and understanding of how to open and run and regulate daycares, right? My thing is, why pivot from that and go into real estate when first of all, daycare is a job where it's not a job. It's something that is always going to be needed. It's considered recession proof. See, when you go into what we consider to be recession proof businesses, they almost can never fail because human beings will always have babies. It is how we survive. It's how we keep the culture, the fucking, how we keep continuing being human beings, right? So if you have that mastered, why not, instead of pivoting and separating your assets into two different areas, why not just open up a building with multiple daycares, or open up a bigger daycare and multiple, this daycare is from K-2, and this daycare is from this, and this. Why not concentrate on something that you say, and I'm only using your words, that you have mastered? That way your path can be a little easier towards success. That's the question I have for you.
You're on mute. You got to unmute yourself. There you go. We good.
Okay, my answer is this. I've been watching kids since I was like 10 years old. Not by choice. It was a had to thing. My mom and had kids in the house. They had to go to school, whatever case would be. So I mastered that through that. Okay, so I became in love with it. But you know what I'm in love with? My grandma taught me. I love houses. I live in a house. I was born, like when she got the first house, she got it because of me. In 1981, she didn't want me to live in Manhattan. She seen how our kids was already living in Manhattan and Schaumburg and next to Forster. She seen the dope-heads, the cokeheads. She wanted something better for me. So I was her road dog. She taught me everything. She trained me. She worked at the post office. So, well, she was great. So she had a 9-to-5 job. Then she had a real estate job. But people didn't want to respect her and look at her like that. Because you know what? She's grandma. When she grandma, it just said she got a post office job. No. Grandma got a house in Laurelton that's paid for. Grandma got a house in Rosedale that's paid for. No, we know the Bible, right? God promises our 40 acres, right? I don't care if you give me the mule. I want my 40 acres, though. So she trained me, and she embedded this in my head. You got to get what's yours. So long as I own the building and I own the block, I can own a billion daycares. But if I just own that one building, I only own a little daycares. And it's not only about the daycares. I'm looking at domestic violence because I went through domestic violence. So I need housing for domestic violence people, for girls like that. I need housing for little kids that's homeless as we speaking right now, that's scared to go home to their parents. I need housing for grown men that feel like because they grown and they men, they should be able to have money in their pocket. I need different housing for different things. So if I'm not in the business buying buildings and buying land, I cannot do what God created to me to do. It's my talent. And everybody got different talent. My talent, I wear many hats. So once you master one talent, it's time for you to move on and pass the baton. Not saying close down. It's talk about pass the baton to somebody else that you teach them and teach how people. And it's still my company. It ain't gonna not be my company. It's a corporation. You understand? So it's still mine. But I give somebody else a baton that loves it like I love it. So now, because I'm a Leo. It's Leo season. I'm a hunter.
I knew
daycare's good. Daycare's good. Nah, that's a little bit of money. I know how that money look over there. You didn't hang out with my different friends. My different friends are different nationalities. I don't want to say religions because they're like, oh, religion part, but I hang out with the big dogs. And they train me. So if they got it, guess what, babies? We can get it too. We just gotta get focused. It's not but paperwork. A lot of paperwork. They get you frustrated. But that's why right now I keep telling them my class. I'm so serious about my class because I already know reading and paperwork is everything. And once you read and you know what you're doing, because I love real estate too, but I never mess. I went to go take my test. I did foreclosure properties. Like, you know how many homes right now is in foreclosure? And you know who's buying the homes up right now? I'm not going to say who they are, but we know who they are.
Hold on. Cuzzo.
Yo.
Come on, Cuzzo.
What happened?
That was your segue, Cuzzo. Let me segue, Cuzzo. Wait. Hold on, Shanika, because I love my Cuzzo and I know how he thinks and things of that nature. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm a segue my Cuzzo. Listen, my motherfucking house might be in foreclosure. Cuzzo house might be in foreclosure.
We gotta pay some bills. We'll be right back.
If we ain't get the motherfucking work. You never know. You might have to get you a shirt, a mug, a beanie, a hat. We're going to have some co-branded stuff with Shanika. You come scan your QR code. We may not be on next week.
Yeah. You never know.
You can put a cash.
You never know. We might end up in foreclosure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call you for some housing.
Nigga, if you see my motherfucking house on foreclosure, you better not put a bid on this motherfucker. I fight you for it.
Yeah, that's real. And you be trying to have the ghouls outside, hold that shit down. It's not gonna work.
You better send me a fucking text message like, yo, Cuzzo, your shit is on the list. Let me help you out.
You're on the street, but I got a shirt.
I might have to start a GoFundMe. Crowdsourcing.
I have an OnlyFans in this motherfucker. If y'all don't start buying some merch.
Yo, y'all are dumb, yo. Y'all
you know the name of the OnlyFans? The 9-Iron Club.
The 9-Iron. Dirty.
Y'all are dumb.
The 40-40 Club.
The real 40-40.
The real. Now I'm done. On that, I gotta go pick up K soon.
All right, hold on, listen. We're gonna bring our guests back.
The 40-40 Club is not.
Hold on, listen. Because my cousin said that, I'm like,
listen to him. You can learn something.
Listen, we're gonna bring Al back. We're gonna bring Nate back.
Gotta give you some love before we tune out, man. We got
Nate, you still there, Nate?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, there it is, man. Listen. First of all, Nate meet Lord Al Kareem. Lord Al Kareem meet Nate. Nate meet Shanika. Lord Al Kareem meet Shanika. Shanika meet everybody. We want to appreciate you guys because seriously, right? It takes a lot of courage to come on to a platform that you might not have never been on and share your story. And we don't take that lightly, right? We do this so that we can bring like-minded individuals together and share
resources. You understand what I'm saying? It is the
only way. What happened, Cuzzo? You laughing? What happened?
You ain't hear that? He sounded like Darth Vader.
Oh, the voice came on?
The voice came back. I was like, yes, there it goes. That's why I started laughing. But go ahead, bro. That was a perfect segue. You'd have went Darth Vader on niggas.
I'm just saying. In a world, like with the movie trailers, in a world where more than the title brings people together to share resources. No other show can do it the way we do. I got my Luther on, the skinny Luther, not the big Luther. You know what I'm saying? But we want to thank you guys, sincerely, right? These episodes are just as important as us bringing on other guests. You understand what I'm saying? We do this to bring the community together because without information and without us understanding what's going on around us, then we don't understand what's going to affect us in the community. So we need to understand what's going on when our youth are getting locked up. and the things that they're facing in these correctional facilities. We need to understand what it looks like when you're going to a 9-to-5 and you're not feeling comfortable and your peace of mind is threatened because of racism and the fact that you might be the only one that looks like you there, or your talent, and people are afraid of you. And we need to understand what it looks like to step into the entrepreneurial role and say, listen, we already not winning by working for other people anyway. What do we have to fucking lose? Take the chance, bet on yourself. That's why we love these episodes. That's why we make these episodes once a month. So we want to sincerely, I know my cousin feels the same way. We want to sincerely thank you guys for coming on the show. This has been a phenomenal episode. You understand what I'm saying, cousin?
Nah, I just want to say, just piggyback what cousin said. Thank you all. You took time out your day. Like I said, it's a lot. Sometimes some of the hardest things to do for us as Black people is to promote ourselves. I don't know why. We got to get out that mindset, right? Let's promote ourselves. Let's champion each other. It's not be cutthroat, man. Let's give out each other opportunities. They're not gatekeep, man. So thank you, all three of y'all. You know what I mean? For pulling up. There's nothing but love, and anything that we could do, y'all know, man. We got y'all. And anybody on the check-in, I'm getting pictures right now. People showing the screenshots of us watching this right now. Like, they love this episode. So anybody else that's listening, man, thank y'all for tuning in. This is a community. It's a real-ass community. We're not bullshitting with this thing. I just want to see us all win. And it starts with this, y'all. And I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Like, real talk.
Yeah, man. And understand, man, before we get out of here, we're going to leave y'all with this, man. Remember, and we're going to start ending it off like that. I like to change shit up, but I like this one right here because this is a perfect example of what I'm about to say. Listen, the dream is free. The fucking dream is free. Everybody can dream, but if you're going to dream big. Stop dreaming about small shit. Dream big. Dream for the fucking moon. Dream for the moon. You fall short, you still in the clouds. Stop dreaming about basic shit that's right above your reach, right? Start dreaming and dreaming for real, right? So that way you have something to keep going after. You understand? Remember, the dream is free, but the motherfucking hustle, well, that's sold separately.
Message.
That's it, man. That's love, man. Do y'all want to say anything to anybody? I want to shout it out one last time where they can check y'all out at before we head out?
Say again?
Anything y'all want to say before we head out? Are y'all good?
You want any last thoughts? Any last words y'all want to leave people with? Yeah, one at a time. Anybody?
Yeah. Well, one of the things I want to say, I saw somebody post this on social media. A lot of people wonder why we as people of color aren't united. It's always, we're never united. We're never united. What people fail to realize is that if we talk about Africa, whatever the case may be, you have to remember, in Africa, all of those different countries are all different tribes. We're not all the same people. So the thing is, you have to make an effort. It's not going to just happen because we're not all Chinese. We're not all Italians. We're all different tribes. We might look alike, but we're definitely not the same people or the same persons. So I think people need to understand that part when they say, oh, they can't never unite. No, we can unite because, Chad, you and I and Jarrett, we're not from the same tribe, basically, but we are still family because we decided to be. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to say to people is, you can choose your family outside of the family that you were born into and start helping other people. Like, you have to make the effort. I think a lot of people just don't make any effort. Like, we have to start making more effort.
That's a fact.
What about you, Nate? You want to say, Nate?
I just want to say thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it that y'all let me promote my business on here. And, for the girls that just want an enhancement for any special events, I am available. Just check out my Instagram and the booking site is there.
She will follow back. She will follow back. Just didn't do
Keyword eventually.
Yes, I will follow back.
Keyword eventually. Shanika, what you got for us, Shanika, in closing? What you got for us?
Well, you're on mute. You're on mute.
You're on mute, Shanika.
There you go. Wait,
I appreciate y'all for the opportunity of me being in your show and letting everything be exposed to the kids in the community and for parents to know what I've been through so we can be able to help those parents out with their children.
That's it. Stay strong. Keep your head up, man. Nothing but love for all three of y'all, man. On the check-in. This Thursday, we got DJ Shakim, the DJ for DVD and New Edition that's out there in Las Vegas doing the residency. He's gonna tell us the business behind the Las Vegas.
Hold on, Cuzzo. Shanika, mute your phone for a second. Then thank you, baby. Go ahead, Cuzzo.
Yeah, so we got, you know what I'm saying, DJ Shakim. We also got Hamid Shahid, who's the CMO, the former CEO of Liquid Death. We also have Larry Hall that's coming in September 10th, the global communication manager for all sports at Adidas, pulling up. We about to go crazy. Thank you for the love, man. We the CEO.
Wait. We got one comment real quick. Shanika, somebody said hello. Her name's Shanika too. Y'all just spell it different. She said, "Hey Shanika, I'm Shanika." That's like Nay and Nay. See, there it is. Y'all got the same name. Y'all might as well know each other.
Word. Shout out to that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, Cuzzo, close us out, man. Like, we got a big lineup coming up, man.
For the entitlement, we got a lot coming up. We do it for y'all, man. We sacrifice ourselves for this to build this community, and we not stopping. The train keeps on moving because this is our purpose, man. We love y'all. We do this shit genuinely from the heart because we love to do this and we love our people. This is what
that's it, man. Grateful and thankful. Who but us? More than the title. Y'all can't fuck with us.
We out here.
What you know about me? Seen it all, heard it all. Oh, what you know about me?